Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Julia, and today we're going to be talking all about the importance of having a dynamic warm-up and a static cool-down. I feel like those two things are so overlooked. So many people just brush them off to the side and focus on their workout solely, when in reality, that dynamic warm-up and that static cool-down make all the difference in terms of warming up those muscles and joints for activity, and then also aiding in the recovery process. So today we're getting into all that information. I'm even going to take you along to my client session to show you some of her dynamic warm-up exercises and her static cool-down exercises. First things first, what is a dynamic warm-up? So dynamic is another word for active. I like to start my dynamic warm-ups with at least 5 to 10 minutes of light cardio. This can be walking, jogging, cycling, anything that kind of gets your heart rate up and gets your body a little bit warmer. And then I like to jump into 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic stretches. These are things that you are actively moving through, taking your body's muscles and joints through their full range of motion, getting them warm and preparing them for the more intense exercise to come. Think of these dynamic stretches as functional movements that may even mimic the exact exercises that you are doing within your workout. I'll show you guys a lot when I take you to my client session, but just some quick examples. If you are doing a lower body workout that day, some of your dynamic stretches could literally be body weight squats, walking lunges, things that get those hip flexors firing, your hamstrings and glutes and quads all turned on and ready for that more intense exercise to come. And then we have the static cool down. So a good rule of thumb for this one, try to make it 5 to 10 minutes long and full of static stretches and maybe even some rolling out techniques. But in terms of static stretches, I mean stretches that you are sitting in and holding for at least 30 seconds each. The point of doing this after the workout is because your muscles are already warm, thus helping you get deeper in all of those stretches. It'll help increase your flexibility, increase your range of motion, and also aiding in the recovery process, because holding those stretches helps release any built up tension within those muscles, thus making you less sore and less stiff afterwards. A great example of a lower body static stretch could be something as simple as a seated pike, where you are sitting on the ground, legs straight out in front of you, and you reach for those toes. You want to hold this for at least 30 seconds. Like I mentioned, you will feel the stretch in your hamstrings immediately, but try to hold it. I promise, as time goes on while you're holding it, you will get deeper in that stretch, thus increasing the flexibility in those hamstrings. I also mentioned rolling out. That is also a great thing to do post-workout. You can even do it before your workout as well, but you're using that foam roller or rumble roller, rolling out any sore or stiff muscles. And if you want, you can even stick to those really sore spots and hold on them for at least 30 seconds, especially if you are using a rumble roller. That helps get into those muscles. Okay, I feel like I've been rambling for far too long, so let's head to my client session. She has a lower body workout today, so we're going to take a look at some of her dynamic warm-ups before her workout, and then also her static stretches afterwards. And then I'll stick around and show you some examples of some great upper body ones as well. Okay, we're outside my client's place, and this is totally unrelated, but it is 37 degrees outside, and I don't know why. It's May 1st. It was in the 80s last week. It's supposed to be 82 tomorrow, and it's currently 37 degrees outside. I don't know what you're doing in Pittsburgh, but I'm not a fan of these low temps. So if tomorrow's weather could just stay, that'd be fantastic. But let's get into my client session. Like I mentioned, she is doing a lower body day, and then I might stay and do a little workout. We shall see, but I will definitely show you all the dynamic stretches and all the static cool downs. So clearly by my appearance, you can tell I stayed here to do my full body circuit. It is Saturday, but those dynamic and static stretches are just examples. There are so many more out there. Those are just a few of my favorites for lower body, upper body, and full body stretches. So as you guys could tell, those dynamic stretches, you're moving through them, and then those static stretches, you are holding the stretch the entire 30 seconds. But I figured I might as well share my circuit with you guys because I absolutely loved it. I chose to do a 30-minute AMRAP, so get as many rounds in as possible. It has been so long since I have done one of these, and they like push you to a whole nother limit because you are only really competing against yourself, and I am someone who is very competitive with myself. So how I did it, I picked 6 different exercises, 30 reps of each, and I ended up getting 6 rounds in the 30-minute time limit. Exercise 1 was 30 walking lunges, counting 1, 2, so it ended up being 15 each leg. Exercise 2 was 30 dumbbell power jacks, so kind of like a jumping jack, but pressing that dumbbell overhead each rep. Exercise 3 was 30 box jumps or bench jumps, whatever you have access to. I used a bench. Exercise 4 was 30 ab kicks, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 5 was 30 kettlebell swings. I just used a 30-pound kettlebell. And then exercise 6 was 30 rotating med ball slams, so 15 each side. That was so awkward. A man walked in and listened to me say that, and I felt so weird. Okay, we'll continue this chat in the car. Okay, we're back in the safety of my car where I don't feel judged. That man was very nice. He was not judging me at all. I just felt uncomfortable. I felt like bad for videoing in there. But highly recommend doing that AMRAP, mixing up your routine, throwing in a little full body circuit because I loved that. But yeah, like I said, there are so many other dynamic and static stretches out there. Highly recommend doing them. After doing dynamic warm up, I felt so much more ready and even like more motivated to do the workout. And I feel great afterwards because I did do a static stretch cool down. So I feel amazing. Just gonna keep hydrating, and tomorrow's actually my rest day. But if it weren't, I would feel great and ready to go. Feeling like a whole new person after that workout. I loved it. Even though it is freezing outside, I am sweating in my car because it is very sunny, thank goodness. I need to head home, but I hope you all understand the importance of a dynamic warm-up, a static cool down. Aim for 5 to 10 minutes for each of those things. I guarantee if you start prioritizing those and making sure you get to that warm-up and that cool down and not just skip right to your workout, I promise you will feel so much better during your workout and you will feel so much better afterwards and the next day. Don't knock it till you try it, people. Your body will thank you, your mind will thank you, and your workout itself will just be so much more effective. I promise. I probably sound like a broken record, but do your dynamic warm-up and your static cool down, people. Okay, I'm sweating my face off. We're gonna end this video off here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned from this. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps me out. I will see you all next time. Bye.